Welcome back, everybody, to more Vintage Cube. Here we are for yet another one, and this time we got lucky and we opened power, so that's good stuff. Starting off with a Mox Ruby. Now, obviously, you want your Moxen to be on color if you can, but it's not strictly speaking necessary. I'll put a Mox Ruby in a deck with no red cards in it quite happily. Uh, Obviously, you can go down the path of something like Mono Red with this, and maybe we go that way. There's an Eidolon of Great Revels here, but I don't generally prefer aggro decks in Cube, so not because they're bad or anything. I think they're quite strong. It's just not the sort of thing that I enjoy doing. But yeah, we'll take Mox Ruby here. Not a ton of time to talk about the pack otherwise. The Eidolon actually a really good card, Mono Red. Chrome Mox, obviously worse than Mox Ruby, but still pretty decent. Demonic Tutor, Dark Compact can be strong cards. But yeah, let's take our Ruby and see where we go from there. Okay, this pack is good. I don't know where to go with it exactly. Emrakul is the best kind of combo finisher, and for a lot of things, for sneak attack, for channel, for a variety of things. Emrakul is where you want to be. Coalition Relic is kind of the safer pick, and that's the one I'm leaning towards right now. Just ramps you up, fixes your mana, all that good stuff. Kiki, obviously. Twin can be a powerful combo, and then we have two strong lands in Volcanic Island and Tolarian Academy. Tolarian I generally prefer picking up once I have a few artifacts. Like if this was in the next pack after I have Relic and Ruby, I'd be pretty interested. And Volcanic is just a really good duel here, but I think I'll take Relic over the Volcanic. I think it's close though. I do think it's close between almost all those cards. Okay, well now we'll just slam Upheaval and we've got a plan for ourselves. Sorry, just looking at my camera here, it doesn't look quite right. Let's just do a quick fixing it live here, folks. Is that better? I don't know. We'll hope that's better. Yeah, so I'll take an Upheaval. We have two strong artifacts to begin with. Moxen are in particular good with Upheaval because they get to give you extra mana beforehand and then get played afterwards. So, yeah. We've got a plan. We've got a plan. Alright, this pack, the quality drops substantially. I think I'll take Basalt Monolith. It sort of builds towards the same thing. I like Sylvan as well. It's a pretty powerful card selection engine, but we don't know that we're going to be green necessarily. And Basalt Monolith, let's just kind of push more towards this artifact synergy. Yeah, those are really the only two cards. I mean, Chart, of course, is okay, and Lightning Strike is a card I would put in my deck, but definitely don't want to be picking this early. So, yeah, let's grab Basalt Monolith. Okay, and now I'm going to pick Mishra's Workshop with Basalt and Coalition Relic. That starts to look pretty interesting. Maybe look to Wheelless Welder. It's not a card a ton of people like. If Tolarian Academy came back, that would be great, but doesn't seem super likely that generally gets picked up. But yeah, I think Workshop is sensible here, and we'll go with a artifact heavy deck if we can. Ooh, there's a Deceiver Exarch, which I'm a little tempted by. We saw that Kiki earlier, and it could come back around, though probably won't. I think I'm probably better off taking either Batterskull, Golgari Signet, or Memory Jar. I do like Jar. It is a combo with Upheaval, too. Not that Upheaval really needs combos, right? You generally, if you can cast this card with a little bit of extra mana, you just win, but Jar is powerful in its own right, and if you can Jar and Upheaval them is pretty fun, so... yeah, let's grab Jar. I think Golgari Signet is like one of the worst Signets, and Batterskull's just not that exciting. Okay, here I can take a Hangerback Walker. I mean, I can at least cast it with Mishra's Workshop. It's like one of the worst artifact things that you can be doing, but it's still okay. It is a way to spend a lot of mana. I might just take Fire Ice, though. We're probably looking to be blue-red, and this is a pretty good card. We can cast both ends of it. Chain Lightning also pretty decent. Yeah, Hangerback Walker, you know what? It is an artifact, but it's just not that good. Ooh, could this backdoor into some sort of weird storm deck as well? Probably not. Do I want a Krark? Also probably not. Krark Upheaval, not exactly a combo. Yeah, there's not a ton here. I could take Skull Clamp, doesn't really do anything. I'll just take one of the lands in case we somehow want a white card. This could be a deck that balance goes into, for example. It could be something we pick up. So that's effectively a land. And these are 1, 2, 3 drops. This is a nice piece of interaction. And then these are kind of end game stuff. Obviously, if we want to play this workshop, we need to be prioritizing artifacts pretty highly. Chrome Mox gets worse in a deck that has lots of artifacts because obviously you can't print onto it at that point. But I might still take it as very good with Upheaval. Yeah, I don't know if it'll end up making it or not, but I'm gonna take it. The other choice is like Plateau, which is not that exciting. Wow, Tolarian Academy Wield. Okay, that's really nice for us. Tezzeret would have been a good backup pick, but Tolarian Academy is insane. I think Porter Mystic, actually. This could be a pretty good Mystic deck, though we did pass the Batterskull. There's a chance it comes back. Rishadan just pretty good in general. Yeah, I'll take Rishadan, that's fine. Okay, Dark Dwellers doesn't currently hit anything. This isn't really near our colors or anything. Guess I'll take the Avacyn. Sure. I don't expect to play it, but maybe. This is probably not that good. Oh, we did get the Batterskull. I mean, I'll put it in the deck. Anguish Unmaking. There's a chance. There's a chance. Okay, so we've got some expensive cards. We've got, obviously, this... Any way to search this Upheaval becomes huge right now. And any way to get our good lands into play is great. So those are 2 big priorities. Could take Fast Bond. Fast Bond Upheaval is a combo. Oh, excuse me, I got some down the wrong pipe. So yeah, Fast Bond's interesting. Jace, obviously pretty great, and Ancient Tomb to further help us power out our spells. It's also a good burning deck. I'm gonna look to pick that one up on the wheel, I think. We need more win conditions in the form of something like Jace. Yeah, it's hard to pass a Jace. I guess I'll take it. But I'm not even sure it's the best pick out of that pack, honestly. Alright, Herald again Izzet Signet. Again, we're looking to be artifact heavy, so that's good. Nothing too exciting otherwise. Nahiri's fine. Riftwing's pretty good. Teaming Skydiver's pretty good, but I'm happy to just grab a Signet. We're not currently all that fast, other than our workshop starts, so like having a couple Signets helps with that. I'll probably take Gilded Lotus here. Not a card I typically put in my deck. I could also take Karn. Karn's pretty good when you've got a bunch of artifacts, so maybe that's better. And it does provide us something to play early off of a quick start. Yeah, Lotus is like pretty clunky, even though it's good. Goes like Ugin. We are making enough mana that Ugin's a definite possibility. Maybe that's even better than Karn. No, I think Karn's better. Just get something out early. Okay, well, I have to take Tinker, even though I would love this Battle Ball. There's a chance it wheels, but it's not a big chance. But I mean, Tinker is going to be great in this deck. So we'll just have to look for something to tinker into. I don't think this is currently making it. Let's see. Forge Master and Batterskull are like... Batterskull's okay. It's good pressure. Forge Master I don't really like, but keep it in the main deck for now, I guess. I mean, currently we're pretty much mono blue. We got the red for the fire here. We do have some red fixing with Izzet Signet and Mox Ruby, so we're like leaning towards being red. We don't really have red cards exactly. This deck's looking pretty strong so far. We do need a couple more things to make it really shine, but I think it's a pretty good start. And Ravages of War. could be a good way to do things. If we can get out a couple artifacts and play Ravages, it's solid, or if we can just get ahead with even something silly like a Batterskull and just destroy all their lands, win the game that way. Seems good. Kozilek, unfortunately not an artifact, so we can't grab it with Tinker. This is actually a pretty weak pack for us here. This thing is an artifact. I don't think that's quite good enough, though. Give me one moment here. Okay, still not sure what to take. I'll take the Kozilek. Maybe we end up with a sneak attack or something. Alright, Emery's pretty good. I think it's going to be better than the Click here. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 artifacts, and we're looking to pick up more. I think that's pretty good. Generously say it won't cost the full 3. Man, this is a strong pack, too. We could use Lodestone Golem or Vendilion Click. Maybe Golem's actually better. Golem plus Mishra's Workshop is, like, quite the combo, but... yeah, you know what? We don't have any artifacts that, like, sacrifice or anything. Yeah, I'm actually going to take Lodestone here. Okay, Strip Mine, Tundra, and Armageddon are all pretty solid. I already have the Ravages. I don't think I want a second copy of that effect. So I think it's between the lands for me. I could see Commit Memory being decent as well. But let's grab a Strip Mine. I haven't done anything broken or Strip Mine yet this cube season. Maybe I can get there. And if not, it's just a totally fine land to throw in your deck. Alright, there's the Burning I was talking about. Happy to pick that up as well. So now I have Burning, Ravages, and Upheaval. Yorion, Sword, Goldspan Dragon, actually not insane here. I don't think I want a Sword, we don't have enough bodies to throw it on. Is Yorion any good? Not incredible, I'll just take the Dragon, it's fine. It does unfortunately die to the Burning, which is unfortunate. Ooh, okay, there's the Lotus. I'll take it now over this. Again, we don't need 2 copies of Wildfire necessarily, and Lotus could help. Our curve's a little high, I'm not gonna lie. Our curve's a little bit too high, but... I'll take a Mortars here. It's just a nice early interaction spell. If none of these cards do anything, I'll take a Zergo. So we need more stuff early in the curve. At this point, Forge Master, I think, can maybe get out of here. And we also need to find a Tinker target. But we've got a lot of the pieces. We got a lot of the pieces of the puzzle here. Alright, sure, I'll take a Survival. Here's that. Okay. Yeah, any kind of tutor for this Upheaval and stuff would be really, really good. Oh, man. So, Mana Crypt's insane, and I'm gonna take it, but wouldn't mind the Blightsteel. It is a fine Tinker target, though. It is worse than a lot of them, I think. There's just a lot of ways this goes poorly. It doesn't do anything the turn you play it, so your opponent has time to interact. They can chump block it once. It's not as quick as you'd like it to be, but it's still solid. I wouldn't mind a Force of Will and a Brazen Borrowed. Those would both be excellent cards in the deck as well. Maybe not Force, actually. We don't actually have that many blue cards, but Mana Crypt's just nuts, so I have to take it here. Alright, what else do we got? Narset's pretty good. It actually hits a lot of the stuff in our deck, so that's pretty nice, in addition to doing her usual thing of just locking people out of drawing cards. Not an opposition deck. There's not really... Yeah, we don't really have creatures all that much. Not a lot else to talk about here, right? I mean, I could like take a Geist or something, but it doesn't seems a little dorky for what we're doing. Absence pretty good, but we're not looking to be that heavy into white. We need to actually pick up some fixing. We have 0 at the moment, other than like Coalition Relic and Izzet Signet, and I guess Gilded Lotus. So we'll need to find a bit of fixing, but Narset's pretty good, so I'm happy to grab that one. Hi, kitty. Okay, what do we got here? This is probably just a Coercive Portal. I could take Steam Vents also. That's a good piece of fixing. Coercive Portal's nice. Do we need the card advantage from it? We have Narset and Jace right now as card advantage engines. think the fixing might be more important because we've kind of neglected it thus far. We do have some from the artifacts, I guess, but... Oh, man. Portal's good. Portal's definitely good, and getting it out of Mishra's Workshop is nice, but I'm going to take the land. Okay. Wrenn and 6 are a little far from what we can do. We'll probably just take a Grim Monolith here. Spellseeker, not quite the tutor I'm looking for, so I'll just take a Grim. Wrenn and 6 would be a nice combo with Strip Mine, of course, but we don't really have a way to play green, so not too close to doing that. Yeah, we'll just take a Grim. Pretty solid here. Ooh, Walking Ballista's a nice one, as is its Signet. Or, excuse me, Simic Signet. We have it as its Signet. I just think Ballista here. Now I wish I'd had the Emery. That would have been sweet. But yeah, some you can play early, some you can play late when you have a lot of mana. Or Signet, you know, it's good, but I'd rather have the Ballista here. Ulamog, not really getting us there. Could play a Bomat Courier. It's not completely unreasonable, to be honest. And we can't play the rest of these cards, really, so I'm gonna at least take it. I don't know if I'll play it or not. There are some decks where this is quite good against them because they just don't have a great way to block it or remove it, and you can kind of dump your hand out and then sacrifice the Bomat for, you know, an Ancestral worth of value at least. Trinket Mage is pretty strong here. We have Mox Ruby and Mana Crypt to go grab. I like that. I like Avalanche Riders a decent amount, and I like Stone Coil a decent amount. It's just another way to spend lots of mana, but I think we're okay on that front. So I'll just grab the Trinket Mage for a little value card here. Provides a body to block for our Planeswalkers and stuff. Do I want a Mindslaver? It is something to tinker for, but it's pretty dang awkward. I think I might just take an Embereth Shieldbreaker instead. We don't have a way to kill opposing artifacts yet. So that seems like a pretty fine one to do it. Firebolt would have been okay also, but we have the Mizzy Mortars already and a couple other ways to deal with creatures. Okay, the Blightsteel Wield, I will take it since we have no other Tinker targets. It's gonna have to do it. Shark Typhoon would have been a fine pickup too. I'll take the Glorybringer here for matchups where you think that might be good. This is 1, 2, 3. We don't have black fixing, or Wishclaw could be kind of interesting. I don't think I'll be able to play this Mishra's Factory, but I guess I'll grab it here. Oof. Man, I'd love to play this Wrenn and 6, although the only synergy is just that Strip Mine, so I don't know if it's that good, but I'll take it, and we'll see if there's a late piece of fixing that I've missed somehow. Sure, I'll take a Ritual and a Corpse Dance. Okay. So didn't quite get all the way there, but I think this deck's pretty solid. Obviously, it's going to be pretty strongly dependent on our like opening hands. There's some very strong starts we can have and some very, very weak ones as well. So Seachrome Coast, if we want to play that Ravages, is going to be important. Of course, Workshop. We got Strip Mine. And these are effectively lands, though, given that we're playing both Strip Mine and Rishadan Port, I wouldn't mind playing more mana sources because these can be used in other ways. So I'd be happy to play 18 or even 19 lands counting all these things. So I'm not going to add anything to the deck from our sideboard here, I don't think. So it's just a question of whether I cut one more card to add all these things in. I just have to look if there's anything here that looks like it maybe isn't quite up to par, basically. Let's see, you're actually a removal. Ren's a 4-drop, Jace is a 4-drop. Ravages, like over here in this, I don't know, it's got so messed up. But that's alright. I think everything else here makes sense. So I think I'll just play 18 like this, which actually means 15 lands because of all these. Maybe the Chrome Mox isn't actually good. Let's see how many actual non-artifact things do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Non-artifact, non-land. Okay, so I could exile a Karn with it, but wouldn't add any mana, so that's not very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards. This is close for me. Because it is very good with Academy, of course. But there are going to be lots of situations where we just can't really use it. So maybe I don't play that one. Yeah, and we'll just do these. Then add 10 lands. Oops, that was save deck, not add lands. I'll get there. Combine groups, add basics. I could see cutting the Ravages too because our fixing for it isn't amazing. We just have the Seachrome Coast and then Coalition Relic and Lotus. So we would have to play like at least one Plains, I think. So let's see how badly that hurts us. How much blue do we have? 1, 2. I'm not going to count the Lotus, but I'll count the Coalition Relic, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll count this 5. So this is 10 blue. It's pretty good. Then red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 8 red. Don't like that as much. Given that we have kind of a couple of double red cards, and not that many red cards in total, I suppose. I could see maybe doing this. Oh, that's actually still, no, that's 10. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It makes the Ravages really tough to play. Yeah, maybe Magic Online's right. Or maybe I want one less island. But I have a lot of double blue as well. Alright, we'll give this a shot. I'm not 100% sure if this is the exact right build, but it's got to be close enough. So let me save this, take a screenshot, and I'll see you for round number 1. Alright, our match has started. Let's see. I think this Upheaval hand doesn't really do anything, but we'll get to Upheaval at some point. That should be fine. We have a couple of burn spells. Hopefully they're playing like mono green or something. Their control deck's a little bit worse. Okay, Relic's good. I guess I'll play it here. We still don't actually have that much to do with it, but we're on our way to doing some good stuff now. Jace, okay, that's a nice one because I can kill it. Let's always yield. Choose heads. I lost the flip. That's unfortunate. Oh, I forgot to charge this. That was pretty dumb. Let's always yield. But it won't matter much here. We'll just go ahead and... I think I'll use Mizzium Mortars because I can still ice something later if I want to. And they're not likely to have a ton of creatures, so I think it's fine. May want to cycle this just to try and hit some action. Skydiver stealing my Mana Crypt. Well, that sucks, but at least I can destroy it. Alright, let's get a charge counter. Okay, Tinker's solid. So this is exactly the kind of deck where I'm a little afraid of them having like a Swords to Plowshares or a bounce effect or, God forbid, a mind control type effect. Let's get a red. Play land. Question is, am I afraid enough of it that I don't even do this? Probably not, but it sucks losing Coalition Relic for sure. Let's battle display there. I could tinker for something else, but I think I just do this and hope for the best. I don't know. There's a lot of ways this goes wrong. But at least they're tapped out for the moment, so I think it's fine. Let's go ahead and get a Blightsteel. Just hope that wins. It's at least indestructible, so they can't kill it with like a Wrath. But White has a lot of ways to deal with this kind of thing. Okay, Recruiter's not one of them, at least. And we just have this fire, so they should be dead here if they don't have a counterspell. Searching for a borrower, that makes sense. Alright, let's attack. Have to block with both. We get to cast fire. 2. Okay. Okay, so Blightsteel managed to get there. That's nice. The Skydiver is going to be annoying, but there's not much we can do about that. Okay, so now we're playing against Control. Don't think that... Yeah, we don't really have a great sideboard. We have like a Glorybringer we can put in, and a couple of random dorks if we really want random dorks to like block or whatever, but I think as is, we'll just go ahead and run this back. At least we'll have a better idea for our mulligan decisions for this next game. Yeah, very nerve-wracking just jamming a Blightsteel out there, sacrificing your good mana artifact, and like, yeah, if they just had that Brazen Borrower in hand, you know, that whole plan goes really, really poorly, but at that point we're a little bit behind, having no real useful cards in hand, so. I imagine they'll be even better prepared for it this time. Hopefully we can find a way to win that doesn't involve tinkering into that. Yeah, I mean, it's another hand that, like, I pretty much have to keep. Okay, Karn's interesting. Let's go start with a mountain, maybe. I'll have to decide if I want to play this Karn or take things a little bit slower. I could just port them here, for example. Oh, okay, well, if I draw Mana Crypt, that makes my decision easier. I guess I'll just immediately Karn. And they have a counter here. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they don't now steal the Mana Crypt. That would be a real kick in the teeth here. Okay, just a Recruiter of the Guard. That's a lot easier to handle. Though we have nothing but just mana at the moment. Or would have printed, it's just like a value recruiter, or do they have some combo they're setting up? They got a Venser, okay. Sealed to Mana Crypt. Hooray, we won the flip. Okay, so now I can Goldspan Dragon them. That seems okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just wondering if I want to play the Monolith as well, just so I get to port them. It doesn't seem so bad. We're going to be getting treasures and stuff, so the Grim Monolith's not that big a deal here. So let's do that. So then this plus those two, yeah, that works. Okay, let's go Monolith. 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Dragon. Attack them with the Dragon. Sealed. And then we'll upkeep We'll hit their planes with our Rishadan Port here. Okay, Caracas, not too bad. They have their own coalition relic, okay. Draw. We won the flip again, exciting. Okay, Fire Ice is fine. Let's see. Play my land, obviously. I guess I might as well get this monolith out there. And then port plus ice. Yeah, okay, this all works. So 1, 2, 3. Just might as well get these out there. We'll hit them with the dragon again. Port them on upkeep, and then we'll have Fire Ice available for whatever they decide to do here. Okay, can't stop that, unfortunately. Let's tap the Caracas. And yeah, there's no real point to icing anything here, though I probably will want to cycle it unless they give me a particularly good target to do the fire part on. Maybe I should have done it. What is this? Let's see. Yorion? Okay, it's frustrating, but at least the ice will accomplish something, getting it out of the way for us. Let that come in. I'm gonna let them do their search just in case this affects anything. Oh, they got their relic back too, sure. Yeah, you can search, it's fine. We got Flicker Wisp, interesting. Okay, let's ice you. Ooh, Jace is pretty strong. Head is fine. Okay, I drew Gilded Lotus, which doesn't really matter that much here. So Jace could bounce Yorion, or I could simply do a Brainstorm, which is probably better. I guess I need to crack a treasure for blue here. It's fine. Let's go ahead and brainstorm and hope to find something relevant. Oof. Those aren't too relevant. The Trinket Mage shuffles. I can't find anything relevant, which also sucks. But I think shuffling our deck is pretty important here. We don't really need more mana, so I'll put back probably Workshop and Relic, play these two. That's fine. Now, unfortunately, we can't save Jace here because they can always Flicker Wisp the dragon, so I'm just gonna have to attack and unfortunately give the Jace up. That was a pretty poor set of cards. Let's play this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can even do it without using a treasure or a monolith here, which is unfortunate. I guess I'll use the monolith. 3, 4, 5. And then play our Trinket Mage just to shuffle the deck. I don't think I have anything. Oh, I can get a Ballista. Oh. Okay, I didn't think about that, but yeah, let's just grab the Ballista here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I don't quite have enough mana to do what I want. I probably am not going to bother with the port then. I'll probably just untap my monolith. Yeah, I'd forgotten this was a target. That's actually quite good here. Impulse, sure. Yeah, this Flicker Wisp Yorion situation is going to be pretty good for them. Ancestral, okay, well. They sure are drawing a lot of cards. It's fine. They sort of have to play the Flicker Wisp or they're just going to take 4 more damage from this dragon as well. Then they're out of mana, so unless they have a Force of Will, they can't stop the Ballista, which I imagine is a bit of a problem for them. All right, that's the match, and I'll see you for number 2. All right, here we go. Match number 2. I will be on the play. Well, I didn't get a immediate Mana Crypt this time, but I think it's still fine. We get to Tinker. We have a Mizu Mortars and a Strip Mines. This looks fine. Strip Mine could be even more effective if our opponent's mulliganing. Let's open with our Steam Vents, not pay the life. Again, we're hoping to open on like a Mana Elf or something we can kill. Yeah, alright. Ooh, maybe not Mox Emerald. I don't like that one as much. Okay, well, I do at least get to kill the elf. That bird's pretty fine. Yes, Chrome Coast is fine. Let's cast that here. Right. Ooh, Lodestone Golem's interesting. Play the Monolith for now. We'd have our Ravages available. We have a Lodestone available. All kinds of good stuff here. But they're going to play a pretty... They're going to play a 4-drop of some kind here, so it's definitely scary. Okay, what's this? What's this? Can I beat it? Ooh, Polukranos. It's pretty annoying, actually. Not usually a card I'm that afraid of, but pretty good against, well, our hand of not much. I guess I play Lodestone and just look to trade with it. It's probably fine for now. Can't really do much else, and then maybe we look to do some kind of Ravages situation while having this Monolith out. Who knows? Having a Monolith and a Strip Mine out is like, yeah, I was hoping this would be something where I could save my Golem and I'll do something else instead. But maybe I can do Tinker and Ravages in the same turn. That could be kind of interesting. Get my Blightsteel out and then destroy all the lands. Atrocity 1. Sure, that doesn't do anything. Oh wait, that does do... No, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Alright, well, they have a 6/6. That's fine. Let's draw, see what we get. Ooh, upheaval? Okay. Well, forget all that then. Can I do some upheaval shenanigans here? Could attack them with lodestone to try and make it cheaper first. But assuming it doesn't work, this will cost 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have exactly 7 mana, so I couldn't actually do that much with the upheaval yet. If I do have 1 mana floating, can I do anything? I can play land. No, this doesn't really do anything. Can I Ravages plus Tinker? I don't think I can do that either. I think I just stripped them. They seem to be a little bit stuck on lands. So that seems fine. And then maybe I'll still Tinker as well. Makes this upheaval substantially worse. What if I just play Strip Mine and don't use it? I try to upheaval the following turn. No, that can't be as good. I think I'll just try to deny the mana for now and figure something out. Let's go Strip Mine. Kill that. Sure, you have a green floating. Change phases. Okay, I'm not gonna attack. And then I could Tinker and then Rishadan port them. Could be fine. Yeah, I think that actually is okay here. I'll go get my Blightsteel. And then we'll just tap their blue mana on upkeep. Alright, they've conceded. So we're playing against some kind of blue-green ramp. What looks like it might be decent here. Actually, Glorybringer could be decent in this matchup. If I could play this Renin 6, I think it'd be great. It can snipe elves. It's pretty powerful. The Ravages actually doesn't look great if they're gonna have a bunch of mana elves and stuff. I want my Burning, not my Ravages. They have a Mox too. So I'm gonna side that one out. So that means I can take a Plains out, put in the Mountain. I wanted to put in earlier. Yeah, I don't think I can play Renin 6 still. It's just not quite enough there. So I'll probably just put in a Glorybringer as just like a nice big dragon that I can dump. Seems okay. This hand's not quite gonna do it. Needs at least 1 more land here. Okay, this one's better. Gosh, what does this even do? I don't quite know yet, but I'll keep it. Okay, so turn 1, I can go Mishra's Workshop, Mana Crypt, play a Ballista, turn 2 Jace. That's pretty good. Gonna have... I can't quite do stuff here. I think I put the island back. Just hope that the Larian Academy survives and gets me what I need. So keep stop off. Okay, that's fine. Mountains, all right. Yeah, so we'll go Workshop, Crypt, make 5 mana, play this 4. Hopefully they can't just like shatter my stuff here. Carry it in. Okay, well, this one I can't quite deal with. That's okay. Yield. Fine. I won the flip. Great. Yeah, now I can go Academy and play Jace. And go ahead and Brainstorm. Narset's pretty good. I guess it doesn't really matter what I do here, so let's just put back mountain and strip mine, sure. And I guess the attacking doesn't really accomplish much, so I might as well not. Likely looking to strip mine them soon here. Narset plus Jace is kind of a combo too. It lets you kind of clear out the top of the deck and guarantee you get a hit as well. All good stuff. You have a Maya Elder. Okay. Probably end up having to ping this, but I don't have to worry about it quite yet. So let's draw my strip mine. It's fine. I'm going Jace first and then Narset probably. Let's do it. Ooh, Trinket Mage actually has no targets this time. Okay, so that's maybe not as good. So I'll probably put back... And I kind of want the Ruby in hand. So Narset's kind of missing though if I do that. Which isn't so good. Oh wait, I could put Ruby back and then shuffle with Mage. Is that good? Kind of runs into the same issue here. Gives me a nice blocker though, which is helpful. So if I were to do that, I have 2, 3, 4. Whereas if I play Ruby here, I have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, but in triple blue, so I could play both even. Okay, I guess I'll do it that way then. I'll put back 2 mountains. Play Ruby. Tab this for blue. I'll shuffle first. Yeah, this is fine, I think. Although, if Narset hits something, I think I shuffle first. It's okay. If Narset hits something, there's a reasonable chance I can cast it off Workshop anyway. I'll use the ability. I'll miss. Then go Narset. Minus on Narset. Okay. Do I want to Tinker here or a Basalt Monolith? I could Tinker for a jar or something. It's probably fine. Let's grab Tinker. And then I will strip them. Let's see. Yeah, let's just strip mine them here. Kill their blue source. And just pass. Alright, they've had enough. Oof, these are some quick matches. I like it. Alright. Mana Crypt's a heck of a card. I'll see you for match number 3. Alright, welcome back for our last match. We got lucky and we get to be on the play again. That's fantastic. Is this a good hand? Plays a turn 2 jar. I don't know if that's good, but I'll keep it. It's like fine. Let's lead on Mountain. No, I'm sorry, Workshop, of course. Workshop, Signet. Not as good as some of the other Workshop starts, but it'll do. We get to go turn 2 jar. They don't destroy this. No. Blue for vision, okay. Could be annoying. Oh, that's a better turn 2 play than Jar. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright. Bang. 1, 2, 3. Batterskull. Not at its strongest against some kind of control deck. They can pretty easily deal with token usually, but still it's pressure, so I don't hate it. Sure, I've been probed. And they've conceded. Okay then. I guess they couldn't beat a 4-4. Well, not sure what my opponent's up to, but a deck with Ancestral Vision and Probe is likely either combo or control. So something to think about. So I could see taking Mortars out, but I don't have like a fantastic thing to bring in instead, so I think I'll just leave it alone for now. We saw like 3 cards, so it's better not to overdo it. Just run it back and see if we can get to see more of their deck here. Okay, this looks fine. By this deck standards, it's a little bit slow, but a turn 2 Signet into other stuff is okay. Vision, sure. Broke me again, okay. Ooh, alright. It's good they don't know about this upheaval. It's a nice one to kind of dodge the probe there. Let's just pop this out, kind of keep it in the back of our minds. Alright, Mizzy Mortars is back. Play our Signet. Play Exalt Monolith next turn. Figure it out from there. They have black in their deck as well. Spellseeker, okay. What is Spellseeker getting? I assume they have some broken card to get with Spellseeker, but who knows? They got an Ancient Grudge. It's pretty good. Definitely gonna slow us down here. Hopefully they can't flash it back at least, I guess. So we'll play this Monolith still. Can't really stop them from grudging us, so just gonna have to deal with it. It's a smart pickup for sure. It makes our hand a lot worse, but I'm hoping they at least don't have green mana. Doesn't look like their deck can necessarily swing that. Yeah, it's fine. Do I want to ice something in response? No, I think I want to ice them next turn, probably. It's okay. Yikes. Alright. They sure are drawing a lot of cards. Don't like that. We're gonna need some good draws here to get out of this one. Our opponent definitely on superior cards, but we're... Oof, it's not the best draw right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna upkeep Ice their Swamp. They're about to have a whole lot of cards, so limiting your mana this turn seems like it's probably a good idea. Okay, maybe Shield Breaker does something. We'll see. Can't play anything else. Let's just have 6 here. Hopefully they have to maybe discard a card. Alright, really hoping this is an artifact or something I can kill. Empty the wards? Okay. Sure, I guess. I mean, I have 2 different answers to it, 3 different answers to it, actually. They all cost 6 mana. So this needs to be a land for me to have a shot here, but not really too worried about it. They discarded a Wish Claw. Okay. Well, didn't draw exactly what I needed, which could be bad because there's a good chance they're going to sit on a counter spell after this, but I think I just play the Karn and get a card. 2, 2. I mean, they'll just kill it, but I can't really help that here. I'm just digging for lands, so they not show me the cards. Oh wow, one of them was an Academy. That's pretty good. Well, I'll play the Seachrome Coast, and next turn I can start trying to throw an answer out. And this does at least buy me a turn of not getting attacked by the goblins. So this wasn't great, but it effectively cycled while gaining me 6 life. Oh no, they're gonna storm off now. Okay. Alright, I guess we're playing as a Storm deck. I imagine we lose from here. Hard to imagine a scenario where they have all this mana and a Rich or a Dark Petition and we don't lose, but let's see. See if they give us a turn, there's a chance Upheaval or Burning or something can bring us back into it. Wow, that's a lot of tutors. I guess I should turn off auto yields if they brain freeze me. We don't have... Oh no, we do have a Colossus, so I could technically not lose, but it only shuffles itself, so it's not really good enough. They went hard here. Again, with this many tutors, I don't know how they could possibly not win, but... Yeah, okay, they're just gonna tendrils me and kill me. That's fine. Alright, well, concede that one. Okay, so we know we're playing as combos that change anything. I could bring in, like, random aggressive cards, maybe. Master Courier. Nomad Courier is probably not quite it still. I really want to play Zergo Bellstriker. Like, not especially, but by the same token, Mizzy Mortars isn't doing much for me. The rest of the cards are fine, I guess. I mean, this does clean up the stupid tokens, but... Maybe I play an Abbot. Abbot, like, can do something at least a little bit stronger than Zergo. Sure, let's give this a go. Obviously hoping for just a broken start here. This is close enough, I guess, but it's not amazing. Lead on a mountain, I suppose. Coast, Monolith. Next turn we get the Trinket Mage. probably pick up a Mana Crypt. Oh, especially after drawing Ruby, I guess. Okay, our hand, unfortunately, not putting any pressure on. Okay, yes. Grab the Crypt. And I guess... Well, let's see. No, I'm going to hold these because they do have some artifact destruction. They could, like, do some sort of hand cycling effect, and then it'd be kind of sad I didn't get these in play, but... Alright, well, if they don't destroy the Monolith, we'll go for a Giant Ballista. I guess if they destroy the Monolith, we'll probably still go for a Giant Ballista, but just won't be as giant. This looks like a Nation Grudge. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Mishra's Workshop. That helps. That actually helps quite a bit. Let's go ahead and attack. So now I have 6-9 mana. Okay. So this. So this is 6. Okay. Crypt, and I'll play the Ruby just to play around some sort of weak counter here. 2, 3, 4. Done. And this is at least some amount of pressure here. I can start stacking more counters on it as well. But we need something. We need card draw. We need a way to just, yeah, slow our opponent down here. I would gladly take an upheaval. Yeah, they're going off. That's not good. Just didn't manage to provide enough pressure here. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I guess I'll deal a bunch of damage. But now if they make a bunch of goblins, all of a sudden we're actually in trouble. Okay. Yeah, looks like that's what it's going to be. Because they don't have black mana left for tendrils. Okay, I mean, we have some answers to this, but we need to draw them very quickly, because this is, what, like 12 goblins? Yeah. Yield. It's okay. Draw Strip Mine. Absolutely lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not really a lot of reason to play this. I'll just play the Mountain. We're just looking for one of our like 2 outs here, and blocking 1 extra goblin isn't going to change the math on this very much. So sure, we have Spellseeker, and they have a Time Walk. That would be the cherry on top here. Oh, just Ancestral, sure. Yeah, we need to draw pretty much upheaval, and then we're still not really winning. We're just not losing anymore. Block. Heads. Lost the flip. Okay, well, Memory Jar isn't exactly it, but it might get me there. So we'll try it. It's memory jar. Wow, that's bad. Okay, I don't think there's any way any of this does anything, so unfortunately we lost there. We could have hit off this jar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if we hit an upheaval off this jar, then we both just kind of go down to basically nothing. It would have been kind of interesting, but unfortunately it's not what happened, so just gonna scoop here. So, man, that's rough. This was looking like it might be a trophy, but that really strong Storm deck, or maybe just really lucky draws on their part, not sure. In any case, they got as good. So another 2-1, I'll take it. Some pretty pretty strong showings from the deck. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well, and I'll see you for the next one.